Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, 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 yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen, man, you saw the clip. You saw the clip. I like the direction that this coaching staff is going in, but we're going to talk about it in a minute. We're going to chop it up. But first, I want to remind you all, man, the hurt season buckets, the rinse due bucket. This is one of the rinse due buckets that I have on right now. They jumping out the gym like Vince Carter. The hurt season hats jumping out the gym like Vince Carter. Listen, man, I just don't think nobody do headgear better than us. Also, the Devontae Smith rock paper scissors tee has been shipped out to a lot of people that pre-ordered. Man, I think some of them still available. Make sure you tap in with the print champs. Get your rinse due bucket, your hurt season bucket, your hurt season snapback. All things LB. All of my crazy merch ideas are up there, man. Make sure you tap in. The bucket came just in time, and also Father's Day is coming up. Father's Day is coming up. I'm going to give you the opportunity to pay homage to your original home. It's for where you come from. You know what I'm saying? Your dad's sack. Get your dad something for Father's Day, man. Get him a lawnmower 4.0. You know what I'm saying? Best trimmer in the game. Hold on, let me open this. Yeah, man. Yeah, this one's the one. I'm not going to lie to you. Now, I've had other lawnmowers. I had 3.0s. This come on. The light on there, you know what I'm saying? This one's the one. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. This one's smooth as butter, man. Make sure you take care of Pops, man. Use code Brunson. Save yourself 20% off and free shipping. And the free shipping I fought for that for y'all. You already know the vibes, man. Yeah. Jonathan, listen, man. JG, Jonathan Gannon, explaining those drills to some of the young players. Jacoby Stevenson was in that clip right there. It's refreshing. Because he's talking about a topic that we really didn't focus on, creating turnovers. He's explaining to them that right there reminded me of Mr. Miyagi explaining the wax on, wax off, that it's a blocking technique, explaining the paint the fence up. Y'all remember that? Come on, my Karate Kid fans. That's what it reminded me of, man. It reminded me of a true teacher and a true student of the game explaining the whys. Because it's always, why are we doing this dumb stretch? Why are we doing this and that? But there's always a method to the madness, and I loved every minute of it. This new coaching staff has automatically blown me away. I like what I'm seeing from this coaching staff. I like how they teach. I like how they lead. I like the small things that they doing right now, man. And I'm thoroughly impressed, man. So, and then in OTA, some of the competitions and some of the fun drills, the Miles Sanders running with the Miles Sanders with the football. When they trying to tug the football loose. The throwing competition, the catching competition with Devontae Smith and Travis Fulgham. They are creating competition with some of the smallest things. You heard him. Rock, paper, scissors. They are creating competition with everything. And the players are responding. The veterans are responding. I seen Brandon Graham on IG Live turned up over a ping pong match. You know what I'm saying? With Dallas Goddard, and I can't remember who the other guy, it might have been Boston Scott, but it just was crazy. You know what I'm saying? The family and the commitment and everything that's being built right now lets me know that these guys feel as though that they're going to be able to lean on one another. And I don't think there's a team that's in the stage that we're in, just finished last place, or kind of looking at a retool, just lost their quarterback, with the amount of veterans and seasoned veterans and veteran leadership than us. You will not find a team with the amount of young players and the amount of experienced veterans who've played on a Super Bowl team, that mix, than the Philadelphia Eagles. Find me another team that got it. The Patriots lost a lot of their Super Bowl bravado. You know what I'm saying? We still got some Super Bowl bravado on the roster. We lost coaches, but we still got the players who are going to be able to school these guys and put them in the right direction, man. So shout out to the coaching staff for making, this beginning part of training camp real fun and real interesting. I really look forward to see what's going on. Milton Williams, man. Bleacher Report came out with an article basically stating, every surprise rookie from every team in the NFL. And when you get down to Philadelphia, they said Milton Williams was a guy that, a surprising guy, or whatever the case may be, somebody that they was going to be keeping their eye on. They talk about, I don't really agree with that it would be Milton Williams. When you talk about the rookie class who we drafted, I'm going to go with Devontae Smith. That's the guy that I think is going to, create the immediate impact. But Milton Williams, man, could be a real interesting character. So Milton Williams is probably not going to start. You know what I'm saying? But Milton Williams will be slotted to start if, God forbid, an injury happened to Hargrave or Fletcher Cox. If Milton Williams is as dynamic and disruptive as everybody believes he can be, then you lose nothing on the defensive line. When Fletcher needs a breather or when Hargrave needs a breather, you bring in another fully well-oiled machine. So I'm not mad if it's Milton Williams because, like I said, we got the best defensive line in the division. You really can't debate it. People are going to try to debate it. When people hear stuff like that, they say, oh, you crazy. But listen, third in sacks, third in pressures, you know what I'm saying? And damn near last in blitzing. That means everything we got came from 4 players rushing. You know what I'm saying? Basically. So, yeah, I ride with that. I ride with that statement. Best defensive line in the division. And if Milton Williams can add to that, man, I'm all for it, man. So, listen, CBS with the blatant disrespect. CBS slapped us around. They slapped us in the head. CBS do a top 100 players list, and not one Eagle makes the list. It's blasphemy to me. It's ridiculous to me. It's ridiculous to me. Number one, how does Miles Sanders not make this list? How is Miles Sanders not a top 100 player in the NFL? How? Don't even make sense. Miles Sanders was third in yards per carry. How is Miles Sanders not a top 100 player in the NFL? And you know, I didn't look at the list, but I'm pretty sure Saquon Barkley on there. Miles Sanders did way more than him last year. He ain't even play. You know what I'm saying? Just little stuff like that lets me know that these guys that's writing these articles and stuff, they're not really in tune with what's really going on. How not one player from a defensive line that was third in sacks don't make that list? How does Brandon Graham or Fletcher Cox not make that list? Oh, Darius Slay. How does Darius Slay not make that list? Kelsey. How does Kelsey not make that list? They running around here treating us like we chopped liver. But it's cool, though. It's all going to pan out for the better. You know what I mean? Lists like that don't hold no weight in my opinion. I'm not worried about that, man. It is what it is, man. These guys get out there, they jump and hoot and holler and tell us that we got the second or third worst quarterback in the National Football League. You know what I'm saying? And putting guys over Jalen Hurts who didn't even play. Then at the same time, they want to tell us we don't have a top 100 guy in the game. Well, what is Miles Sanders? Miles Sanders is easily a top 100 guy in the game. Easily a top 100 guy in the game. Miles Sanders might be a top 10 running back right now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should do a video on that. Proving the theory that he is a top. Listen, third in yards per carry, he's a top 10 running back. If you're CB1, your number one running back getting your third in yards and carry, it's a top 10 running back. It's a top 10 running back, man. But listen, man, these dudes, it's like, I'm not going to say it's a hidden agenda. I'm just going to say it's dudes just not knowing what they're talking about. These are journalists, ladies and gentlemen. Journalists. And how is it that we doing more homework than the journalists? It don't even make no sense, man. So you telling me Fletcher Cox is not a top 100 player? First of all, come on. Listen, man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We don't worry about stuff like that. Right now, we having a good camp. You know what I'm saying? The only negative side right now into the offseason is the news we heard about Trayvon Grimes and his knee procedure that he's undergoing and stuff like that. But we're not really even concerned with that either. Because at the end of the day, the only reason why we are concerned with it as a fan base, let me clear this up. We're concerned about Trayvon Grimes because of the potential that he could possibly have. We can't afford to waste potential at the wide receiver spot. We're one of the only teams in the game that if an undrafted wide receiver gets hurt, it's almost a blow immediately to the character of the team. Not the character, but to the fabric, to what we're trying to obtain, to what we're trying to achieve. Because we have so many unknowns at the wide receiver position. But I think we're going to shock a lot of people this year. I'm going to keep riding with that. I'm going to keep saying that. And it is what it is, man. We're going to see where it goes from here, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you get your rinse due bucket, your hurt season bucket while supplies last. Them things jumping out the gym like Vince Carter, Devontae Adams, rock, paper, scissors. T is going down. They jumping out the gym as well. Manscaped, make sure you take care of Pops. Use code Brunson. Have yourself a nice day. If you already got your bucket, hopefully you do. Keep the sun out of your face. It's hot. Hydrate. Do everything you're supposed to do, man. I love y'all, man. Have a good weekend.